wonderful Wednesday morning on the Bystanders and Newsstars on Flip TV. I'm saying a big welcome to all that are watching from wherever you are in Nigeria and in diaspora. We are having this wonderful Bystanders in Ogba, to be precise. I have with me my wonderful reviewers this morning. I have with me Mr. Chigozie, Mr. Raphael, Mr. Matthew, Mr. David, and everyone. We are here to do justice to what happened a few hours ago and also look at the newspaper headlines. I have with me the Vanguard newspaper, and also I do have the Daily Sun newspaper this wonderful morning. Okay, what does the Daily Sun have for us? Beside the masthead, insecurity, Ohaneze to meet with northern elders. Insecurity, Ohaneze to meet with northern elders. The main headline, Buhari, Osibajo, Absalami, others meet over insecurity. Buhari, Obasanjo, Absalami, others meet over insecurity to discuss and find solutions to security challenges in the country, to put elected leaders on their toes. That is Onayenkon saying that put elected leaders on their toes. North Central leaders reject secession. More security summit. North Central leaders reject secession. More security summit. Reps want security built up around schools. Reps want security built up around schools. Twitter ban. PDP reps walk out. PDP reps, House of Rep members walk out in the House as Speaker rules against push for ban reversal. As Speaker rules against push for ban reversal. Lawmakers summon Lai Mohammed. Kalu cautions masterminds of insecurity in Southeast. Kalu cautions masterminds of insecurity in Southeast. Warns against repetition of 1967 genocide. Warns against repetition of 1967 genocide. Igongo massacre won't happen again, says Makinde. Igongo massacre won't happen again, says Makinde. Ask FG to allow Amotekun use AK-47. Ask FG to allow Amotekun to use AK-47. PDP performance in Rivers has diminished APC. That is from Wike. PDP's performance in Rivers State has diminished APC. That is from Wike. Over to the Vanguard newspaper this morning. The main headline, the kicker, Lai Mohammed on defiance of Twitter ban. Malami will decide prosecution of Adeboye, Kumuyi and others. Malami will decide prosecution of Adeboye, Kumuyi and others. Says there will be no human rights if Nigeria is on fire. There will be no human rights if Nigeria is on fire. Reps summon Lai Mohammed over Twitter suspension. House of Reps summon Lai Mohammed over Twitter suspension. PDP reps stage walkout as Gbajabiamila overrules demand. PDP reps stage walkout as Gbajabiamila overrules demand. We will continue to tweet. That is from the PDP. We will continue to tweet. Reps. That's from PDP reps. Dare Malami to arrest them. They are daring Malami to arrest them. PDP reps are saying so. We will meet in court. That Communications tells NBC. We will meet in court. That is AIT. That Communications tell NBC. Serap drags Buhari before ECOWAS court over Twitter ban in Nigeria. Serap drags Buhari before ECOWAS court over Twitter ban in Nigeria. Federal government moves dealt penalty for rail track vandals. Federal government signs dealt penalty for rail track vandals. Obasanjo, Abdulsalami, Sultan convene meeting to discuss pressing national issues. Obasanjo, Abdulsalami, Sultan convene meeting to discuss pressing national issues. Insecurity, Amotekun has given Southwest hope in security management. That is from Akeredolu. Amotekun has given Southwest hope in security management. That is from Governor Akeredolu. Halt extrajudicial killings in Southeast now. That's from church leaders. Halt extrajudicial killings in Southeast now. The church leaders are telling the federal government. FG asks striking judiciary, parliamentary workers to call off strike. Federal government asks judiciary, parliamentary workers to call off strike. Another war will be a Holocaust. That is from Mwabeze. Another war will be a Holocaust. That is from Mwabeze. State of the Nation, help Buhari rescue Nigeria. Naaba, Utomi, Moghalu others urge ex-presidents. Help Buhari rescue Nigeria. Naaba, Utomi, Moghalu others urge ex-presidents. Igongo, Northerners must not be attacked in Southwest. CNG warns Adams. Okay, that's it for the paper review this morning. With me, Mr. Chigozie. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Christian. Good morning, esteemed viewers.
Okay. The popular lawyer is saying that another war will be a Holocaust if it happens in Nigeria. And people are calling, they say, help Buhari rescue Nigeria. Naba, Utomi, Mogalu, others, or ex-presidents. Looking at another Nigeria, do you still want Nigeria to divide?
Well, based on his position, for me, I think I have a different opinion. We've not ended the first war. Of course, you can see the ripples of the first war still rolling. So what led to the first war or civil war has not ended. So we've not ended the first civil war. It is just that it's taking a different dimension. People are still dying, and you can still see hunger on the land. The extension of the starvation policy has not ended, has not been abolished within the Competition Code Nigeria. You can understand the threat from the northern region not to transport onion and whatever down to the south. It is just a way of reminding us that the starvation policy has not ended. But I think at this time we don't need onion. It is not something we should emphasize more, because my own mother has in her own backyard the plantation, where a garden where he can cultivate onion and cucumber. And they are doing well. So what we need to do, especially people from the southern region, is to look back and understand the comparative advantage we have over the north. We can also grow oil, onion and other vegetables down the south. So, we are just trying to help the northern region. They only depend on onion. Look at of recent when they went on strike. They were the one beckoning on the southern region to allow them transport their tomatoes. Why? Because they are losing. They don't eat onion, they don't eat tomatoes. So it will be, a very huge loss on their own part if they don't transport those, because where they have their major market is the southern region. A Boki man cannot leave Tuwo and be eating tomato or eating stew or eating onion. So even the carrots, the so-called carrot and cucumber. Have you ever seen an Aboki man chewing carrot or chewing cucumber? It's the south that provide the market, of course, which they are striving on. So otherwise, in fact, they will be one of the most deserted region in the earth. So for this man to say that another war will be, of course, a Holocaust, we already, as I told you, we have not ended. We are just trying to end the first war. The first war, which came as a result of marginalization, deprivation, and the subjugation, has not ended. That was what our Ojukwu of blessed memory saw, that he has to declare the Biafran state. And Nigeria declared war against the Biafran state. So the war has not ended. Invariably, after over 54 years today, you can understand that Nigeria still remains the victim, the greatest victim of this war. The war has not ended. Of course, if it has ended, they would have, of course, reconstructed the southern region. There was an agreement that after the end of the war, there will be a reconstruction of the southern eastern region because of the great monumental loss that was incurred. The Nigerian state have not implemented such reconstruction and rehabilitation. That invariably suggests that the war has not ended, because it is only when the war ends that you can think about or talk about reconstruction and rehabilitation.
We are talking about a full-blown war. A full-blown war. Nigeria will not survive a full-blown war.
We are already at war. You can see, I heard from my big brother who is in Owerri. He told me this morning that he was passing through a place where they told him over 60 people were gunned down at a spot. 60 people were gunned down by the Nigerian military. You can see that they are just, and the extension of the war is still visible. we could see it within ourselves. You can see people are crying about the genocide that is being sponsored by the agent of the state. So the war has not ended. So what we are trying is to end the war by, of course, calling for the restoration of Biafran state. That is only when we understand that the war has ended. Because there is no reconstruction or rehabilitation as supposed.
Malami is saying that they are going to prosecute Adeboye, Kumuyi because of the tweeted after Twitter was banned by the federal government.
I think the so-called Malami, the Attorney General, what do you call him? Of the Federation of the Republic of Zoological Republic.
Nigeria.
Yes, of course. The Nigeria is trying to change their name from her name from nomenclature from Nigeria, Niger area to probably zoological. Of course, they have given them a better option, a zoological republic rather than Arabic, United Arabic Republic. So the best thing could be the zoological republic, where you have anarchy, where you have lawlessness, where you have the infringement of people's rights of expression, of opinion, life of, the free will of worship. How would you go about people who are legitimate in their duty, in their approach? They have not contravened any civil law or criminal law. So on what basis do you want to indict them? On what basis do you want to prosecute them? That is why we tell you that this Nigeria is a lawless state. How could Malami become the constitution of himself? How could Malami act as Attorney General? He have not given them fair hearing. Yeah. Is there any law that backs his position? That any person that tweets should be prosecuted? Is there any law in the Nigerian constitution, the useless constitution, that recognizes, is there any section of the law that recognizes such a provision? The question is no, because we are in a zoological republic, everything go, animal farm. Some animals thought they are more better and of course than other animals. And that's why we said in animal farm they said that all animals are not equal. So some think they are equal, like the Malamis of the Fulani oligarchy, Fulani extraction. We want to clamp down. Look at the people he just mentioned, just from the south. So they're doing everything possible to subjugate the southern people and silence them forever. But I tell you that it is just, of course, death on arrival.
Any concluding statement?
It will never go well with them. Haven't pointed a finger at the Lord's anointed. I think they are yet to see the wrath of God, and that will rain down on this country, not just on this country, the supposed enemies of the cross. The ulterior motive is against the church, and against, of course, whatever they are doing is to enhance Sharia law. Okay, let me tell you, is there any law that allows that? Is there any provision of the law that allows Sharia, the accommodation of Sharia in Nigerian constitution?
No, yes.
The question is no.
Yes, Sharia is in 1999 constitution. It's allowed.
Is allowed?
Yes, in the 1999 constitution.
Sharia is allowed in 1999.
Constitution.
That people has no rights of expression of religious
wherever it
belief.
Is practiced, they can enhance their laws there. In the 1999 constitution, Sharia is allowed in some states.
In some states,
yeah.
Why should it be so? Why in the north we still have predominant Christian settlers? So this is a secular state, and the Islamic agenda should not be given a priority. That is my position. Okay. In a secular state. And it's quite unfortunate that we found people of dislike, Malami and whatever, Buhari and whatever you call them, Garba Shehu, and of course, don't forget the additional of the Nigerian journalists, extraction. Okay. So they have failed Nigeria, and rather than engaging on productive reasoning and objectivity on how to move the country forward. Of course, the country is already are bound. So there's nothing to move forward. The only thing to move forward is the restoration of Biafran state, of which Mr. Lucky is here to confirm that Nigeria has fallen. The Great Babylon has fallen. What is your position, Mr. Lucky?
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. Do you want to respond? You have the right to respond or not respond.
Actually, yes. He has his own this thing. He's right because the situation of the country. Right? Yes, he's right because the situation of the country is sick. So when a country is sick, everybody has right to go and look for doctors. So that's what I believe. Yes, we too, with the South too, and Southeast, we can collaborate together and make things. Even in fact, the South can stay together without the North. So I believe that. But I pray.
The North are the ones giving us most of the food we eat.
I told you that day that if they are giving us food to eat, it's time for us to start.
How long can we
producing?
How long can we?
If we start today, we can produce, my brother. If we start today, we can produce. Yes, we have go to Edo State, Uromi, go to Auchi, and I go there. You know, so many places like that. They are farming. They have the best garis, best yam, best beans, rice, Eboma rice. So the only thing is that to transport them to here is a problem. Everything side in the north. Let the north do their own things, and then we do our own. So that's the area. So I believe I don't blame Chugose going for Biafra. I support them now. Before I was clamoring for one Nigeria, but with the leadership we have, it's rubbish.
Okay. Mbaka, Father Mbaka has refused to honor the invitation of the DSS. I know you have a police force or whatever security background. He has refused to honor the invitation of DSS. He's saying that he understands history. Do you support? Do you advise that he supports that invitation?
For me, my name is Lucky. I always say when you eat with the devil, you die with the devil. That pastor have eat with the Buhari, eat with the devil before. I could remember 2015, 2016. He was one leading campaign for Buhari, but today the Waterloo has come. So he knows the DSS. He's not going to work. They can invite him and let him go. That's as a pastor. Those pastors who go to Asoro and clap him for Buhari, all of them will see the Waterloo. I'm not surprised that Balami want to probe Adeboye and Kumuyi. I could remember how many times when Jonathan was in power that Adeboye and Kumuyi visited him. How many times? Can you go for research and check? How many times does Buhari be in power and Adeboye and Kumuyi have visited him? So many times. So when you eat with the devil, Jonathan, yes. So they supported him for everything. So when you die with the devil, you eat with the devil, you die with the devil. I'm not surprised Malami want to probe Adeboye. I'm not surprised the DSS inviting Mbaka. So all of them, let it go and face it. I don't care. But all I know is that this government is a failure government.
Do you really believe that they can prosecute such people, Adeboye and Kumuyi, the federal government?
They can't do that. In Malami, I am telling you, Malami is the government. Malami is the one doing everything you see now. All these legal bad things, Malami is the one. And let me give you an example now. There's nobody DSS cannot invite. But when you eat with them, know them very well. It's just a way of telling the Nigerians that DSS, do we have DSS? If you have DSS, one of those Jibon girls who are in the bush there, can DSS go there or look those who are fighting in the east or those who are fighting in the west? How many they just killed in the west that time? Last week, how many? 45. As DSS be able to find out, let me tell you, all percenters under Buhari, they're all weak. They're all weak. I won't tell you lie. They can't arrest Adeboye. They can't arrest Kumuyi. But I know Kumuyi and Adeboye, they play a big role under Buhari. So they put Buhari there. They are part of people, person with Tunubus and Lai Mohammed. Those people, I know them very well. They are the one who put Buhari there. So if Buhari decide to deal with them, that's the whole cup of tea. Another thing again.
We are supporting that Nigeria should divide. Nwabweze, a lawyer, said another war will be a holocaust. Another war in Nigeria. Nigeria cannot survive another war.
Who is going to fight the war? Nwabweze is old. He's an old man. He's an old man.
They are the ones that saw.
Yeah, they saw the war. Who will fight now, my brother? Everybody is hungry. Who is going to fight? Where's the? Leave all these ones. Who is fighting? Fighting? Are you fighting your brothers? I expected the Easterner to drive away these Fulanis out of East.
Okay.
If they are doing that, yes. I expect the Yorubas go to drive those Fulani out of Yoruba land. Yes. But now, are you not surprised? After that first fight, now the Northerners again, the Fulanis, see where and kill them. Automatically, they are still there. They are still living there. Let me give you an example. I live very close to Mbaka. Go every night, millions of trailers entering Lagos, Abokis, bringing cows, bringing goats, bringing yam and other things. They say accept them. If fight come now, who is going to fight? Let me tell you, the South are not ready to fight. They are not ready to fight. You know why? The way we enjoy here is different the way the Northerners enjoy. Northerners, they don't care, they don't rent house. They are only to destroy. But we here, I don't want to fight. I have children. I have houses. You know, we like Lexus things. Big houses, big cars in the South. So I don't think if we want to fight, the way the North is ready. But we are not to fight. We are the peace people. We don't want to die. You don't have 5 cars, 100 houses. Do you think we want to fight? The only thing is that we are only doing that to make sure that we also want to divide. Let me tell you, today, if they give that president to Tinubu, all this thing they are saying, we die that. But I know how Tinubu can give you billions of dollars, millions to make sure everybody quiet. I'm telling you the truth. So Nigeria now, I don't see fight. The only thing is that all this fight we are seeing is just pocket fight. It's hunger fight. And some of them they give money now. You see them, they'll go and look for places, go and stay and start enjoying their money. But what I'm saying, Nigeria, it's time for the youth to wake up. It's time for the youth to wake up. Just only how many of the Kaba? They are no more than 100, but we are 200 millions. Let's come out and protest against injustice, against tutors. How can you? I told you, those behind tutors, Malami, Lai Mohammed, Garba Shehu, all of them, these people, they are the Kaba. We are looking for Kaba. They are the Kaba. Nigeria is not talking. Please, everybody, let's make like June 12 now. That's June 12. Let everybody come out and protest. You will see this government will sit tight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. The wonderful Mr. Lucky. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
We appreciate you so much on Flip TV.
Thank you
for
very
your kindness, your personality. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Mbaka has been invited by the DSS and he has somehow rejected the invitation. He said he understands history. Can you try and explain what he means by he understands history?
I think from what I can understand, there was DSS personnel came to his adoration ministry for the purpose of dropping a letter of invitation. The people on ground refused to accept the invitation. They told them to come back on Monday, that they will meet him in person and give him the invitation. So for what I can understand, Mbaka, because of that, stayed behind to see whether they could come to deliver the letter of invitation. And up to that Monday, they didn't show up to deliver the invitation. And he said that until there is a formal invitation that he will not go to their office in Abuja. I think that's the correct position of things. Bible said that I do not know the reason for which they want to start hounding and Mbaka, start intimidating him. Because by our standard, it looks as if they are working in synergy with the Catholic Church. Because I can understand that the suspension he received from the Catholic Church just expired. Only for him to resume his duty on the pulpit, DSS is coming with this idea of invitation. What does that imply? It implies that they want to take him out of circulation. It implies that they want to cow him. It implies that they want to gag him. It implies that they want to intimidate him. It implies that they want to stop him from expressing his freedom of speech, which the government feel is offensive to the government. And I don't think it's the right approach in the right direction. Because by our standard, as Nigerians, as citizens, as Africans, as people on this planet Earth, there are so many laws, both locally, internationally, that gives us rights of freedom of expression, to hold opinion and to express ourselves. By the time you are trying to infringe into that right, I don't think it is right thing to do. So for me, I think it is wrong to start inviting to start inviting a priest to start explaining. I don't know the reason for which they are trying to invite him, but I think it's a wrong move from the DSS.
Okay, let's look at Malami saying that he will prosecute Adeboye and also Kumuyi. On what basis?
I think Malami should have his face in shame. Because if you look at our local laws here, Section 36 or Section 12 of 1999 Constitution as amended is very clear. It said that no one shall be prosecuted for an offence that is not known to law. So for which offence, which law do you want to use to prosecute them? If you take them to court, which offence will you charge them that they have committed? Which section of Constitution will you say that they have breached, that they have offended, that they have run foul of that section of the Constitution? And look at Article 19 of the UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's very clear too. It said that everyone have right to hold opinion and expression. And this right includes to hold opinion without discrimination, without interference, and to receive and impart information through any media, regardless of frontier. This is what Article 19 of UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights says. So I don't know how long our government will continue to ridicule themselves in this kind of mess. By our standard, you cannot be talking of prosecuting somebody when you do not have a law to do that. So for me, I think the government, Attorney General of the Federation and other personalities in this government, they should stop dissipating energy in wasteful exercise. It will be an exercise in futility. As at the last count yesterday, Serap through Falana has gone to ECOWAS court to institute a legal action against federal government, to ask the court to decide whether it was right, legally right, for the federal government to ban Twitter in Nigeria. Don't forget that there are so many Nigerians who do business on Twitter. What I'm saying here is, if a Buhari have a personal issue with Twitter, he should sort it out on that personal basis. We have seen instances in the world where some country will take Facebook to court, Twitter to court, Instagram to court, and court will make a pronouncement. There are instances where court will even ask those social media giants to pay compensation. So what I'm saying in essence is, Buhari should not drag millions of Nigerians who do social. Okay, like as I was saying,
Buhari, that's a personal issue with Twitter.
What I'm saying in essence is, if Buhari have an issue with Twitter, he should resolve it on that personal basis. A situation where Nigerians who are doing legitimate business on Twitter are being affected by this ill-advised and illegal ban on Twitter, I don't think it's healthy. Because if you have a tweet that Twitter consider to have run repugnant to their ethics, to their rules, it is because as part of their rules, they say that if there is a tweet and users are reporting that tweet, Twitter will not consider whether it goes against their rules, whether it is repugnant, is antithetical to their rules or not. But for people who argue that there are instances where Anene and Kalu have tweeted some things that have threatened the corporate existence of Nigeria, the question is, did Nigerian government and their proponents report any of those tweets? and Twitter did not take action, it is on that basis they will be justified to be accusing Twitter. Not a situation where there is an issue you consider not right. You didn't report it, you didn't raise any issue. Then you on your own part tweeted a tweet that is controversial, that is inciting, and users of Twitter now reported. Twitter now consider and see that your tweet is against their ethics, it repugnant to their rules. They now pulled it down, deleted it. You now went and banned Twitter outrightly, not minding even your own laws.
There's no basis for which the federal government can prosecute anybody on this issue of Twitter.
Yes, what I'm saying categorically is this: that section 36, subsection 12 of Nigerian Constitution say that no one shall be prosecuted for an offence that is not known to law. That Article 19 of the UN Universal Declaration on Human Rights says that everyone has right to hold opinion and expression, and that this right includes right to hold opinion without interference, and to seek and impart information and idea through any frontier. That is what the act says. So on that basis, I think that is what Adeboye even relied on to justify his right to tweet. Because if you look at the end part of that article, it says regardless of any frontier. That frontier means territorial boundary, meaning you can do it anywhere, and it talks about through any media. So what are we saying? That the government of Nigeria is on the wrong side of the law. That Nigerians who are violating that order, that are at the right side of the law. And if you look at what is happening currently, you see civil disobedience. Because what is happening currently is civil disobedience. A situation where people are happily obeying a government order, even telling government that they should build more prison to accommodate people who are deviant in to that act, to that order. So it tells you that Nigeria is tending towards a failed state. Because if your citizens start seeing your government as an illegitimate government, it tells you that your government is losing value. Don't forget that John Campbell, the former ambassador of America to Nigeria, he wrote an article where he said Nigeria is a failing state. He have equally written a letter formally to to American government, asking the American government to recognize Nigeria as a failing state. Don't forget that if you are attacking Twitter, you are attacking an American interest in Nigeria. Don't forget that Twitter pays tax to American government. What is the larger implication? The larger implication is that if American government listens to the advice of John Campbell, the implication is that American government will see Nigerian government as an illegitimate government. And if that happens, all American allies, when it comes to that level of sovereignty, we see Nigerian government as an illegitimate government. And once that happens, what will happen is that America and its allies will start regarding and recognizing all these agitators, like Biafra Republic, Oduduwa Republic, and any other agitator for that matter, as a legitimate government.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. Wonderful work, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you very
much. Please, we are sorry for the network issue. The network we have.
Okay. So, as I was saying, Malami also violated the Twitter ban rule yesterday because he logged into Twitter with VPN to use it to deactivate.
Okay, he logged in with Twitter.
He logged into with VPN, so he has breached the law himself. You know the problem of this so-called country in Nigeria. The judiciary are not functioning. That's why have you heard about the the new chief justice of Nigeria for more how many years now? 1 year. If I don't make mistakes, since last year, December. The chief justice of Nigeria is not in this country. We have not seen him. We don't know whether he has gone. You understand? Nowhere to find. That is why all of them are just doing like bush rat. You know that when bush rat walk freely, but when they see snake, they will do as if, you understand. So I know that this government want to go like this. The day they remove the chief justice Water Onoge, I know that everything is going to go wrong. Buhari himself has bleached the constitution of this country. If I thought the country exists again, no, because I know the country is not existing. It's not existing. That one a name. The name is just there. Nothing is working. For Malami to say you want to persecute Adeboye and Kumuyi for using Twitter to address their people, okay, means say the day of Buhari and Malami and Jihadis Iflani, their days are numbered because they can't try it. You don't understand?
Why?
How will they? Me self, I'm still waiting. Let them persecute. I want to see how they will use to persecute them. You don't understand? A government that Buhari and other, everybody in the seat of power bleach the law of Nigeria, make Nigeria, disgrace Nigeria globally, make us be as if we are people that don't have any this country. Oh, I weep for this nation, this country. You understand? I never believe in this country again since Buhari entered this power of government. Everybody lose interest because Buhari have make us to be as if we are just. If you go to other countries now, they will be afraid of you because if you come to Nigeria now, you are not like a terrorist to them because we have a terrorist government, all of them killing. Only what they do every day, only what they take pleasure on is killing. Are they killing cow? They are killing goat. You understand?
But Oshibajo is a pastor in Redeem.
Which?
Yeah, the federal government is saying that.
Oga, forget Oshibajo. I tell you, the Oshibajo has sold his soul to devil since he joined Buhari. Their hand have sucked with blood. Those people, their hand they have soaked their hand in blood. All of them, both the vice president, the president, the Malami himself, Mumu Mangalu, Adeboye Kolam, all of them, you know, concern me. But my problem is like what happened yesterday in the House of Senate. You know understand? My problem, the representative of the Southeast and South, the senator, the representative, they don't know why they are there. That is why you are seeing killing in the East. If they know why they are there, no, not that people are defending their people. Indume rise up to fight the governor of Borno State because of the killing in his own constituency. The place is represented as a senator. You understand? But when you come to the eastern one, what they are after is when they go there, Buhari will give them money. They will carry money where Ghana must go. The reason of being there, cancel. That is why those who are now, they have free power. They will gather soldiers. Repented Boko Haram where they put inside army. Carry them go north. Go the key. Oh, carry them go east. Go the key our youth. They reduce the life of our people there. And the governor are not saying anything.
Okay.
And now, who's on the Mumu? Is he saying that he cannot fight security alone? Is it not that he know that he cannot fight security alone? The security problem have never started. Security should never start for Nigeria. By the time we're going to enter everybody's hand, by that time they will know that.
So Makinde is saying that FD should allow Amotek to use AK-47.
Okay, why are they begging federal government to allow Amotek to use AK-47? Who give Ifra any order to use AK-47 that are using killing people every day? You understand? That AK-47 Ifra is using has been licensed by government. You understand? Government know about it.
AK-47 that Fulani is using.
Licensed by government. Buhari government. Now who give them the gun before? You think that they are not aware? Have you heard that if Fulani will go to a place and kill people boldly to say it, nobody will be arrested. They will not arrest one person. But when some they went to Iganga yesterday, army, so police had to block the road that he will not enter. But those army cannot block the road so that the herdsmen will not enter there and kill people. Because I didn't blame them. I blame the government. The government now is using security to protect the herdsmen against us. If you want to do anything to Hausa man now, here, make you just make one call, make you go shock you. You go see police, you go see army, you go see navy. But make you get problem with another person. Who go answer you? You on your own. Police go come beat you. Or but then are you the offender? Or they go still beat you on top. And you are telling me those ones, they don't already occupy the seat. That's why Buhari, he used what they are looking for, and they have achieved it. That's why you see chief of army staff come from where? Headsmen, IG of police, headsmen, custom DG, headsmen, naval commander, headsmen, everything all for Nigeria for security. Headsmen. Then who do you think the security?
Any finance statement?
The finance, something I want to say. For Twitter ban in Nigeria, Buhari is just wasting his time because everybody is still using Twitter. You understand? So he's just looking for what, sometimes if they sit down, the situation ravaging the country, they want to now they want to use this one as a strategy to shift the mind of the people, away from insecurity, because they know that people have been talking about insecurity now. Buhari with the group cankerworm, they want to shift the heart of the people away from here. Insecurity. That's why I bring the one that will make everybody to shake. Now many people have forget. They have forget about insecurity. What they are talking now is Twitter ban. Twitter ban. Even the representatives are talking about Twitter ban. They have forget the problem facing the region. Every region, insecurity. Many of them have forget about it. That is what confusion. Buhari and Anko, all of them are confusion, and they call them confusion. Every day they cause confusion.
Okay.
Make the youth rise up. If they know say they don't want to fight for divination, let them fight for revolution, scatter everybody, kick everybody wey no get sense. You don't understand? Now wait till they there be that. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Christian Chukwu.
We appreciate your coming here every day. Flip TV is saying a big thank you.
You're always welcome.
We appreciate
Always
your
welcome.
kind gesture. Looking at this Twitter thing, arresting Adeboye, arresting Kumuyi, on what basis?
Thank you, Mr. Chukwu, and thank you to all our viewers here at home and in diaspora. I believe now you want to charge them to court. Now, on what ground do you want to charge them to court? Or what offense have they committed?
The federal government has banned Twitter.
Federal government has banned Twitter. Now, before a bill becomes a law, it must pass through the House of Senate. Federal government cannot just wake up and start imposing decision. To me, I think that's just a decision. It has not become a law in Nigeria. It must pass through the House of the Senate, and the senators must endorse it before it becomes a law, and the president needs to assent to it. Now, you've not even transmitted the bill to the House of Senate for them to even deliberate on it. Okay. You just wake up in the morning and say ban law.
Ban. PDP rep walk out as Speaker rules against push for ban reversal.
Thank you. It seems the opposition party are just waking up now from their slumber, because I commend them for walking out yesterday, because now Majabiya Miller, the PDP minority leader, said the speaker should meet with the president so that the ban can be reversed. And Femi Gbadamila was saying that what the president did was right. It was for the interest of the country. Now, what Femi Gbadamila is trying to say that is that the interest of his party, of APC, the party in which he belongs to, is more supreme. Is supreme than the world's entire people. Now, it should not bring in party affiliation into this. This is about national interest. It should look beyond the party. Baja. I'm not surprised. I know Baja is also a stool to the president. So whatever the president say, he will dance to the tune and to the gallery. If he could say that banning Twitter is for the interest of Nigerians, it shows we've lost it. We don't have leaders. We don't have leaders. Just what we have is just those who are just there. We just have stood who are just being imposed there just to dance to the tune of the president.
How do you look at the prosecution of Adeboye and Kumuyi?
Prosecution?
Yeah.
Who is the
Attorney General of the Federation?
Do you have Attorney General of the Federation?
Balami?
Who is Balami?
He's a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer. He's a Sharia lawyer. So now, There's difference between Sharia law and constitutional lawyer. Malami is a Sharia lawyer. So how do you expect a Sharia lawyer to come and interpret constitutional law? We have Femi Falana who are sound. We have Michael Ozekome. We have this man Femi. Yes, Nwabeze. We have Femi Adepata, which is the son, which is the president Nigerian Bar Association. These men have come out to condemn the ban, and now a Sharia lawyer is now saying he wants to prosecute Adeboye. Now, but Adeboye tweeted yesterday. He said that Redeemed Church was domiciled in about 170 countries. Now, how would he converse with his people? He need to talk to them. So now let him. So if he wants to arrest them, let him arrest them and see what will happen.
We have Osibajo in government. A redeemed person in government, and all these things are happening.
Osibajo is an errand boy in that sort of. Osibajo is an errand boy in that sort of now. If you now verify this now, go and verify this now. Take out your journalists now. Osibajo now is even carrying files now around. He's not the to the cabals. Osibajo is not the vice president. He's an errand boy. Malami is the vice president. I speak to you now. Malami, Africa Malami, unofficially is the vice president. Osibajo is just there as just figurehead. Osibajo is not the first because he truly is the vice president. Has he come out to condemn all what is happening?
They cannot go against the position of this government.
Which position of the government? We've seen so many persons go against the position of their government. Senator Smart Ademi, who is a staunch ABC member, went against that position. Saraki, when he was still in the Senate, he was still APC member. He went against so many decisions of Mr. President. So if truly he wants Nigeria to just stand up and Nigeria to stand up for him, he should go against it for the first time and see if Nigeria would not be on his side. But ever since the president have been making laws that unfriendly laws, as Osibajo come out one day and condemned it, it shows his hands are tied. His hands are tied. He's just there as if nothing is happening.
AK-47 for Amotekun. Lastly, what do you...
It's a welcome development. Now, but I want to appeal to the governor of your state, Seyi Makinde. He should not wait until the federal government give them go ahead for this Amotekun men just to be a gun. He should not wait. There's killing every day in that of your state. License, you are the CEO. You are the chief security officer of the state. Give them the go ahead to be a gun. Nothing is going to happen. It should not wait until federal government will not give him the license for this Amotekun to be a gun now. Even when before this Amotekun came into existence, this same government was against Amotekun. The federal government never wanted Amotekun just to spring up. All for them to be formed. It was because of so many persons challenged it. And now you cannot expect the government that don't want you to form a security outfit in the country. Now I expect your own security outfit to bear arms. They cannot bear arms. Let Seyi Makinde stand on his ground. He is the governor of Okena land. How long does he want to wait until more casualties? Every day he gone. Every day he barapa. Every day he go. What is it? He should stand up and wake up. Let them bear arms. Fulani S-men are bearing arms. As the government condemn it, no. Let the Amotekun start bearing arms.
Any final statement?
The final statement is that if these people don't want to reposition Nigeria back, let everybody go their separate ways. That is my take.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Introduce yourself. I can talk about Amotekun bearing arms, AK-47.
That's very good. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, Mr. Chuku. My name is Raphael. So once again, with Herdsmen, the fourth deadliest terrorism organization in the world. They are the Katuriaras in Nigeria. They struck a Ganga community some 3 days ago. Now, Oyo State government.
Investigations are still going on.
Investigations are still going on, but Makinde is stepping up now. He's living up to the solicitation where he has given order that AK-47 be well equipped with the Amotekun security outfit. Now it's like he has woken up from his sleep. But I'm not okay with that statement. Ask me why. Makinde is asking federal government to approve it, not that he, the chief security officer of Oyo State, has approved it, but he's asking federal government of Fulani herdsmen to approve AK-47 for Fulani herdsmen. How possible is that?
So it's under the exclusive list of the federal government executive to approve arms, not the state.
No, excuse me. If that is the constitution of Nigeria, fine. As I'm talking to you now, it is not anymore applicable to operate within the umbrella, within the jurisdiction of Nigerian constitution. There is no law again in Nigeria. Everybody must make sure he does what is right for him and God. I'm telling you, if he want to seek approval, an approval from federal government, it won't be done. You are making mistake. Let me tell you, Adeboye and his group, they came out en mass yesterday. They were on their way to the forest where the Fulani herdsmen that attack a Gongo community were settled. Do you know what happened? Federal government dispatched 10 hillocks loaded with military men, soldiers and police. They went after Adeboye. They intercepted them on the road and stopped them. So who is fooling who? You want to be taking order from federal government? Which federal government? It is their federal government. It is their government. It is not our government. They approve gun, AK-49 for herdsmen. The herdsmen are killing you and I, our mothers, our fathers. They are attacking farmers in the farmland because they were empowered. They have been empowered by federal government. They are the one protecting and giving them that kind of audacity to go ahead with sophisticated weapon after Nigerians. So why are you seeking approval? You are telling me that it's the executive that will sign. What executive is nothing without the judiciary. The judiciary is nothing without the what do you call, how many arms of government? Three. Do you understand? Legislative is nothing with the judiciary. Without the executive, see, executive, judiciary, and the legislative, they are all the same. If Mr. President say no, the other one say yes, the other one say no. They should debate it. So what do you mean? Chief security officer of the state, the governor has rights over security of the citizen within his state. This is just common sense. No be say make we go there apply constitutional review all the time. Nigerian constitution does not work anymore. So let me tell you, approval of AK-47 should have come earlier, not now. It is too late. Many people are dying. Even the monarch of that community has been what? Exiled. He left the palace. They pursued him. They wanted to kill him. The Oba escaped for his life. They burnt down the palace. What are you telling me? Makinde asking federal government to sign AK-47 for the Amoteku security outfit is rubbish. Makinde has fouled everybody's hand. As I'm talking to you now, there are extrajudicial killings in the southeastern Nigeria. Yes. Every minute that goes, soldiers, police, they kill my brothers. And I still have my brothers as senators and the rep from our constituency on nature. Agwata, Newi, Oka, they are there. They won't just excuse all these idiot lawmakers and say, please excuse me, what is going on in the southeast? I won't be here, my brothers are being killed and mine. You are talking rubbish, Senate President. Let me tell you, if I could have my way in that house, I would have punched Lawan Ahmed. I will break record in his, I will beat him. I will make sure that house will never be peaceful for anybody.
Mbaka has been invited by DSS and he has refused.
Yes. I love his refusal. Yes, that's my kind of person. Yeah, DSS is inviting Mbaka. What about Wakili? Has they been inviting Wakili? Who killed over how many Nganga and Abrakwa community indigents? Did they invite Wakili? If Mbaka could dishonor the invitation, Mbaka kudos to you. Wherever you are, God shall protect you. Let me tell you, Director General of DSS, Federal Republic of Nigeria, get the hell. If we invite Mbaka, if Mbaka honors that invitation, it means he's cowing out. He's defiling his vow to God Almighty. It is God before government. Government, you think you are stronger than people. Let me tell you, God is stronger than you. Mbaka should not honor that kind of nonsensical sense of nonsense invitation from DSS Director General. It is rubbish. It is rubbish. Mbaka should not honor any invitation. You are killing and maiming the Igbos in the southeast. Let me tell you, Malami, Attorney General, Charia man, Charia lawyer. I like what Davidson said. Malami is not a constitutional lawyer. Malami is just an Islamic lawyer, Arabic lawyer, Sharia lawyer. You know, I don't know. I'm not among the people who have been the Attorney General of the Federation. No. You are not. You don't want it. You are a terrorist. You are the one doing Nigeria these harms. You are harming Nigerians. Abubakar Malami. You are the Nigerian president. Your successor has gone, or predecessor. What do I call him? Abakari. He's gone to the beyond. Prepare the journey of no return. God must make sure that you go out, you will never come back again. Garba Cheku, I'm telling you, wherever you are, you and the Sheikh Gumi, you guys are the one causing this havoc in this country. You are destroying this country, but God knows that one day you will go. I'm telling you, Buhari is dead for a very long time ago. You guys just fill that gap, thereby tormenting innocent Nigerians. Do you have another question? Okay, yeah, many round up, you know. Anyway, let me round up. You so much rush me today, but anyway, make sure you just share this time equal for everybody. I think understand. I don't like it anytime I'm going. I've not finished, you know, airing my points. Anyway, let me tell you, my final point now is that where is Omoyele Shewere? Is somewhere nursing bullet wound. A female police officer shot him. If that woman has a kid or kids, he shot someone's kid. Shewere was brought up by a parents. Woe betide her, wherever she might be now. Then Nnamdi Kanu is outside there, an orphan. Nnamdi Kanu was orphaned in 2017. He became an orphan by federal government. Soldier went to his father's compound. They were looking for him. Somebody that is working harder to achieve black Jewish state of Biafra than any other agitator in the world. He was working harder and harder. Do you know what happened? That attracted the soldier military to his father's palace. They set it ablaze. The aftermath of that attack on Nnamdi Kanu's compound killed Nnamdi Kanu's father, Israel. Killed his mother, Mama Biafra. Two of them died. They orphaned that guy. He's outside. He's exiled today. Omoyele nursing the injury, his injury on his sick bed. Then again, thought, Igbowo, they don't want to allow Igbowo to express himself. Allow the young man to be. Let him just give him a small peanut.
Let me give you 2 minutes. What's your June 12th expectation? Your June 12th expectation.
June 12th expectation.
IGP has warned that anybody breaching his security should be dealt with.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Just 2 minutes.
Thank you so much. 2 minutes, but June 12th is a landmark victory, you know, date by someone that was voted en masse across the country in 1993. June 12th election. Let me tell you, I expected the whole Nigerians to come out and tell them, look, this current democratic dispensation is wrong. 1993 was the best ever election we had in this country. So I expect the youth to come out to the streets.
Despite
the warning of the IGP. IGP of police is Sharia. They call them, there's name they call them. Ishba IGP. Ishba, the one that arrests any erring alcohol drinker, any erring Muslim. You understand, within their community there. That is who the IGP is. Now, Ichiba IGP. So let everybody come out. Let us tell them how we feel. Let everybody come out and march to the soldier barracks, wherever they are, to government, federal government secretaries, every government interest, wherever they want to go to them there and tell them this is how democracy should be. This is not the way democracy should be. Let everybody come out and explain themselves. That's for me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Akule.
Yeah,
good morning.
Good morning.
What is your June 12th expectation?
Wow, June 12 has come to stay, right? And June 12 is our own like Biafra Day, right? Where people are massacred, the northern soldiers, because those are the people they send down to Yoruba land to massacre the Yoruba youth. They are the ones that have reduced the population of the Yoruba youth. During that June 12, I could count a lot of dead bodies
I was seeing on the road of Ikorodu Road, what's it called? Idiaraba. You see a lot of our people that were killed all over Lagos. You see a lot of our people, and there was a solidarity along with our Igbo brothers that joined them, and they wanted to silence those ones too. Some of them has to take a flee to Southeast. So nobody can kill the spirit of June 12. If they like, they should bring all the security men, all the police, all the soldiers. They cannot kill our spirit. The June 12 has come to stay, and we'll still observe it and we'll celebrate it, because that's the only day that is, is constant, that we must celebrate in the Yoruba land. We all know I voted June 12. Somebody woke up one day from nowhere, from the wrong side of the bed, and said my vote will not count, and threw all the votes away. Is that his responsible leader? And I'm talking of IBB, Ibrahim Babangida, General Ibrahim, and he's still alive today. So he himself he should tell his people there that allow these people to mark their June 12. Because I myself am regretting that another election. So June 12 has come to stay.
Maybe because of the hashtag Buhari must go.
I'm still going to get to that. Buhari must go is a message. Are they saying Buhari must go with AK-47? Are they saying Buhari must go like, let him go and face the bandits? The bandits that are disturbing his government, that doesn't make us have a peace in this country, that doesn't make us to have peace. Let him go and deal with them, not the people that are agitating. Agitation doesn't mean you are into war with someone. You are just agitating what you want for yourself. So nobody should stampede your rights. For God's sake, let him go and meet the bandits. Let him go and meet the Boko Haram. Let him go and beat the headsmen, the political headsmen, the foreign headsmen that was imported into this country for political reason. That they have turned to monster, and they themselves, they know, they are saying it, but who brought them in? They are the Gaddafi mercenaries. And when Gaddafi was stopped, there was no means. Where is the sweetest, juicy place again to come into? Is Nigeria. It's Nigeria, because they look at Nigeria as a demi Saudi, mini Saudi. So all these foreign herdsmen, they found a home, and they our people, at least now with the rule. Now them, it's all about nepotism. They know themselves. They know what is going on, and they've never brought anybody to book. They said they caught some sponsorer. I expected the Attorney General, the Malami, instead of wasting time on agitators or wasting time on Odudua, wasting time on IPOP, you should go and waste time on the bandits and the Fulani herdsmen that they are tormenting people all around. They are tormenting my parents, my grandparents in the village. They are claiming land that does not belong to them. They are claiming all lands around that the Nigerian land belongs to them. And there's a master at the top that is covering their asses up. Now the chicken has hatched the egg now. So we now know what is going on. There's no space to hide for them. We've known the truth now, and everybody must fight for justice on the truth.
Okay, Mr. Raphael is saying that Sheyi Makinde should not tell the federal government, ask the federal government to allow the Amotekun use AK-47. Are you in support of that?
That man is an inexperienced governor. He's an inexperienced governor I've ever seen. I can say the worst governor in the southwest here.
Governor?
Yes, I don't.
Sheyi
Makinde, yes. When you are not proactive, how is it different from the man at the center in Abuja there? How is it different from Buhari? He's not proactive. He's sleeping. They attack your territory, your state. Once they destroy a lot of things, and there was a counter attack. You should expect a reprisal from the Fulani herdsmen. And all these guys that were caught, your men, your citizens, your indigents that were caught, you handed them over to the police. They are languishing in prison now. Why the main perpetrator, the Wakili, is enjoying himself in the law? The also called Minister for Justice, or what's it called, Minister for Sharia, Attorney General of Sharia State, of which federation. Now he has invited him now to come to Abuja. That's Wakili. And I'm sure it's going to be a tea-party conversation, and the guy will go back. But the people, that's the main terror. Wakili is the main terror, and he's living large in Ilorin now. So that means it's more superior. is a full-blooded Nigerian than you and I. So anything he does, it goes scot-free. Anything you and I do, the soldier will come down and attack us. Police will come, they will kill Taya though. Make I tell you, then go kill. Make them the year. Bring them from Bonu, bring them from Bauchi, they will kill Taya. And the blood of innocent people they will kill will be on the head of Mr. Buhari, the General Buhari, where they there. That we are facing tyranny governance under him. The death of anybody they kill here will rise up and fight them back.
AGF to prosecute Adeboye.
No, see, these guys, don't take them, they are just like clowns. Sorry, they are like clowns.
Where is the Attorney General of the Federation?
He's the Attorney General of which federation? He's an appointed person. Did I vote for him? Did I vote for the AGF?
We vote for the government that appointed.
The government can retract my vote. Say I'm not more in. I don't even want to belong to the country again. I have a right to say that. I have the right to secede. There's a UN charter that when you stay with someone for some years and there's no improvement of your lifestyle, there's no improvement of your rights have been stamped on, you have a right to say you want to go. So what IPOB are doing now, they have all the rights, is in the UN charter. What the Oduduwa embarking on now is on the right path, except they want to bamboozle or blind us. You know, them now, not only them sabi book. They look at you as hoodlums. When parents go teach, somebody like me now, my papa suffer for me, I go school, I finish for school, I no get job, I dey hustle on my own, I'm a hoodlum in front of them. I'm a common Nigerian in front of them. You see these people, God will punish every one of them. All those wicked guys that making life unbearable for us. Now God will punish all of them.
You advise Mbaka to honor.
Why will Mbaka go? Why will Mbaka go? Mbaka is sometimes if they've called me in a station before that I know that the case is not relevant to me. That an accused, I complain and turn into accused. I told them, Oga, don't waste your time. Me, I'm not going to come. At times, you have to stand your right for them to wake up that the person they are dealing with is not a small fish. He knows his right from his left and he's ready to dive on top for his right. It's only we are coward here. Youth, we are very coward. What you stand for, stand on it and prepare to sacrifice your life. And it will not be a deterrent for others. Somebody has to set the pace in this country. As Nnamdi Kanu is setting the pace for freedom, right of freedom, to associate, right of freedom, to stay anywhere they are, right of freedom, to belong to a peaceful nation they will enjoy. It's the same right you have for anybody to invite you for what you are not capable of. When you go now, they'll turn you to ATM machine. You get what I'm saying? So Mbaka is quietly right. And let them go on and let's see the starting. We want to see the starting and we want to see the end of persecution of Adeboye and Kumuyi. We are waiting for them.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Please respect everybody's, anyone's views. Respect it. You understand? Let's not comment against. Everybody have their own views. Everyone have their own right to view their opinion. Please, thank you. Have Pastor. Good morning, sir.
Thank you so much, Christian. Good morning. I'm sorry I'm not able to attend to your program daily. It is because of the nature of my job. So you can see me just once in a while. And in fact, I don't know whether you will see me again, but I don't know that one.
Okay.
Well, my viewpoints are not the same to the majority. Opposite of the general viewpoints I have. Because there's another place I'm drawing my inspiration. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, what are you saying about Twitter? The Twitter ban. AGF is saying they are going to prosecute Adeboye and Kumuyi and other pastors, other top elites that use Twitter after the ban.
Yeah. If you go to the book of Revelation, chapter 17, the last few verses, if you read there, it tells you something, that the wild beast is going to turn again the prostitute or the whore. Do you understand what I mean now? Yes. I have to use characters so that you can understand it quickly. The wild beast is the political system. That is human government. That is what the Bible calls the wild beast. So now you are talking about the power of supremacy, of not supremacy, superiority. Let us use that one first before we talk about supremacy. That one I'm telling you now is the power of supremacy. The person who tells us this message. That is our creator, that is Jehovah himself. Yes, that is the power of supremacy. Now, when you come to the power of superiority, the wild beast is going to turn against the prostitute. The prostitute that has to do with religious leaders who are not telling you the truth. You understand? Who put the system into order. So we are talking about husband and wife. And you know that generally the husband are stronger than their wives. So it is a glaring fulfillment of the Bible prophecy. You are going to see they are going to be prosecuted. It tells you that not everybody is qualified to use Twitter. When Malami is using Twitter, you want to use Twitter, and you're a religious leader, I think you will be in trouble. Yes, according to this portion of the Bible I'm just reading to you. But then, referring to you. But then, as an individual, they are not going to go after individual. Whether you are using VPN or whatever you are using to enter the internet, no wala. There is a target. You see, when they talk about BVN, NIN, you don't know. You talk about what you wanting to remove Pantami, you can't remove it. These things, they have already set up the net that you can't escape. And when once you are invited, you refuse to go, later on the DSS will come after you. Of course, they went to the judges. What happened? The DSS is still there. So they are going to, the government of the whole world are going to, all of them are going to destroy their wives. That is what is going to happen. So it's not, this one is just the beginning. We are just saying the answer. When it comes full blown, you see it. But it's a glaring fulfillment of Bible prophecy. Okay. So yeah, so they have the right as the government.
Any rounding up statement?
Yeah, the rounding up statement is that I heard you talking about killings. If you go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 21, right? People who hate God, they are going to kill one another, each other. That is what's going to happen. Before you talk about Jesus Christ coming to overthrow them, it's going to be section. After one, the other one will come. So my humble conclusion is that the Bible says whoever carries the sword will perish with the sword. I've been hearing people clamoring for war, give us weapon. Hey, it doesn't work. When God wants to fight, he says, stand and see your own salvation. People ignore Bible message. And people, when you tell them, go and visit JW, they don't want. They have their right to do so, by the way. Everybody has a right, but we have an option. Okay. So that is it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for respecting. Wonderful, Mazi. Morning.
Obodo, my brother. It's one mother. You are blessed.
What are you going to say about what is happening? AGF wants to prosecute Adeboye, Kumuyi.
Thank you very much, my brother. They said it will be very, very easy for a baby to play with his mama breast. But it will be a difficult thing for a baby to play with his papa dicks or penix. It's an adage. I come again. It will be very easy for a child to play with his mama breast. But it will be a difficult thing for a baby to play with papa dicks and papa penix. You can do anything in the world, but you cannot point the eye bulb of Almighty God. Because when you stand as a man and say you'll be pointing an eye bulb at Almighty God, that means your end is near. I love to speak in parable because a wise man speaks in parable. Kumuyi, Enoch Adeboye, Oyedipo. Let TB Joshua, this is men of God that we respect in this nation, that don't come out anyhow. When there is crisis, when there is problem, they don't involve in things of government like that. But this Twitter issue, I made them to it up. But same time, Buhari should mind himself over those men. The governor of Oyo State, thank God, I said good morning to the Western governors. Good morning
to the southern governors because the water is closing to the neck and is coming as soon as possible. If you don't take care, the water will cover the hair. Thank you. They allow Omoteku to come out and even planning. I don't know if it is come for their heart or they are trying to do it the way they do things. But everly, you are killing Igbo man in East. You are killing Igbo youth in East. Sending repentant Boko Haram as a Nigerian soldier to torment them in East. Whatever goes up must only come down. And what go around must come around. You are a military man. You are a Yoruba man. You are a military man. You are an Igbo man. You are a military man. You are an Hausa man. I see people that are tormenting young boys. Small boys. They know people that call on gunmen. They cannot near them. They are tormenting children in East, killing them in East, and the whole Nigerian is watching them. Thank God, Yorubas are understanding what Igbos are crying for many years ago. I don't know if you have other questions. That
Mbaka, do you support Mbaka to honor the invitation of DSS?
Thank you very much. A man who enter into a house, locked up himself and mess, will receive what he brings out. Yes, you enter into a house, you locked up yourself and mess. You will receive what you bring out. It's an adage. I love to use that adage for those who understand. For my people over there and people that are down here, because I believe Mike, Flip TV, they are good to go. You know why? Mbaka praises Buhari. Mbaka called Buhari the Messiah. Mbaka said that we should vote for Buhari, like John Tunumbu of Yoruba. They are wearing a big cap. They say Buhari is Messiah. Thank God, the Buhari is measuring Mbaka to the other side of the sea. So he should not bother. He should not worry. He should go answer their call.
He should go to DSS.
Yes, he should go because a man who bring a firewood, there are plenty of ants. Welcome the ant in this house. So now sometimes I will be angry of those youth who is protesting over government and Mbaka. Those youth, I call them foolish ones because they don't know something. Because a child who say mama will not sleep, I don't think he will close her eyes or his eyes. So that is it. You talk
June 12th.
Thank you.
Are you saying that people should come out? Despite that, IG of police have said everybody coming out is at its own risk.
My brother, do you know why? I understand that Nigerians have leprosy leaders. Nigerians have stark educated illiterates that are ruling them. Because you cannot tell me that a wise man will rise up in the morning and end up Twitter. In this global world, June 12th or not June 12th, my brother, I believe that Nigerian, they hear English called democracy, but I don't know the meaning. They don't know the meaning of democracy. You have free right to say your mind, to protest. When you go to US, UK over there, they don't harm protesters. Nobody use that bullet on them. Look at what happened in Lekki. So we should know that we have stark illiterate. It's only people who is leading this nation. So if they like, let them send soldiers or police in the street. I believe people will still come out to express their opinion. Yes, they will be ready to be killing because I know their government, they love sharing blood, they drink blood, they suck blood. They should come out and be killing the way. We know them. They have sent to East and they are killing in East. So they are good in killing. APC government, president, they are good in killing. So it has become a national anthem. So they keep people. We know them, they are blood suckers. So they should keep on killing Nigerians. But I believe they cannot finish Nigerians. No matter whatever they kill, how many they kill, I believe they cannot kill all Nigerians.
Okay, thank you very much, Mazi. Any last statement?
Anyway, I want to use this little opportunity to say sorry to Hope Uzodimma. To say sorry to man who voted himself with Abakari and President Muhammad Buhari, who is called Hope Uzodimma. I from Arondi Zog na Hemenonye. My brother, keep on killing youths in Imo State. And you said you are brother. You have children, you have wife, and you are killing Igbos. You are killing Imo State youth, leaders of tomorrow. You are killing them. You are killing them. Now you are saying that you are not sure. You can't be sure of security in Imo State. You will be sure. Okay, are you tired of killing Southern governors? Are you guys tired of killing Southern youths? Thank you for Eastern governors. It's like they are realizing their mistakes. So I don't have much to say, but God will bless Biafran nation. Aga m asọpụrụ Biafra mgbe niile ka okwu ya ga-adị n'ọnụ m. Ojukwu kụrụ mkpụrụ ahụ ya wee mịta ife. Ndị niile kwere na Biafra wee tie mkpu sị Biafran.
Thank you very much, Mazi. That's one up from Mazi. A very, very boisterous one from Mazi. Is in support of Biafra. And everyone that has spoken this morning, I say a big thank you to Mr. Matthews, Mr. Chigozie, Mr. Lucky, Mr. Kunle, and everyone that has spoken. And thank you, listeners and viewers, for also patronizing Flip TV. Please respect everybody's first round chat. Please respect everybody's opinion. We need to be objective. Don't be like the government. Don't be like the government. Respect everybody's opinion. As a TV platform, as an online platform, we give everybody the opportunity to express themselves. We are not like the government. We are not like a government that is not in support of democracy. Democracy is government of the people. We allow people to express their views, no matter where they come from. That is justice. Let us practice justice and not accuse the government of injustice. Let us not practice injustice and also accuse the governor, the House of Rep member, the president of injustice. I come in peace. My name is Christian Chukwu, and also a big thank you to the man behind the camera, and a big thanks to everyone that understands my opinion and my part